Now Vancouver with the power play opportunity. Shot for the point deflect. Hayward covers it up, and Neely mixes it up in front of the net. Fighting with Picard, Cam Neely. And Robert Picard in a pile-up on the ice with Neely on top. Doug Hallward and Laurie Boschman in a fight that broke out after the play had stopped. Boschman and Hallward. Taddy and Smale were just sent off with minors. In the discussion that followed, this broke out.
Well, this isn't something new for Laurie Boschman as he leads the Winnipeg Jets in penalty minutes at 175, and will add to that total.
And Boschman guided to the penalty box. There's quite a rivalry between these two clubs. They've had a couple of rough games this year. Although Vancouver in some areas are considered not a very tough team anymore, that some of the toughness has gone out of their lineup with Ron Delorme injured and Tiger Williams traded away. But it looks like they're going to play tough tonight. For Petit, deflects it high, failed to get it out. Roughs up Mullen on the boards, and their gloves are off. At least Petit's gloves are off. Throwing punches at Mullen, and now Babbage comes in and grabs Petit. I don't know if Mullen got his gloves off at all, but Petit had his off early, and we'll see how referee Bob Myers assesses this. Now, we had two fights in the first period, Neely and Picard, and Hallward and Boschman. Taddy and Smale also got roughing minors, so it looks like they're going to keep playing it that way.
Well, also, it looked like Howardchuk was going to come in and try and step in there, and then McLean came in, and you wonder if there's going to be a third man in this situation. And this has been a big line for the Winnipeg Jets. Howardchuk, McLean, and Mullen have scored 39 points as a unit against the Vancouver Canucks in 6 games.
Robert Picard. Dale Howardchuk centering it. They score! Dave Babbage. And it's all tied at 3.
Here we go again. It looked like we were going to have another fight as Jim Nill, and I don't know who the...
Garth Butcher, I think.
Butcher, that's right, Jim.
And here it's a 3-all tie, 3 minutes gone, second period. That goal by Babbage was a power play goal, the first of the game. Gillis was hit by Picard, and Taddy shot high. What a hit on Jerry Gillis by Robert Picard, and then Gillis runs Picard right back, and the goaltender looks hurt. And now it's getting a little rough out there as Gillis is being challenged by Smale. Smale and Gillis get into a fight. Well, it's a team heading for the Stanley Cup playoffs and a team going nowhere, but they're testing each other tonight.
Boy, are they ever. And, you know, from the standpoint of the Winnipeg Jets, anytime your goaltender gets knocked down, boy, you have to let the opposition know that you can't pull any kind of stuff like that and go after them. And that's exactly what Smale did.
Well, actually, he wasn't running the goaltender. Gillis ran Picard for that earlier hit.
Of course, Smale didn't realize that.
Oh, it's a real brawl now. Sundstrom is stuck with Boschman, and that is a mismatch, as Sundstrom is not a scrapper, and Boschman is as tough a guy as there is in the Winnipeg lineup, I guess. Rick Lance is Jim Nill. J.J. Daigneault and Dave Ellett look like they might get into it, and young Daigneault isn't afraid to throw the punches, and I'm sure Ellett wouldn't back away, as Jerry Gillis is being pushed into the penalty box with Winnipeg's Doug Smale.
You know, also, Jim, I don't think the Winnipeg Jets expect the Vancouver Canucks to play like this. You know, they're out of the playoffs, so why get themselves hurt in a fight or a body contact? But the Canucks are showing that they mean business, and then they're working as hard as they can trying to win this hockey game.
Now, this all started with a tremendous body check. As you look at linesman Wayne Forsey, and there's Ron Smith, the 41-year-old associate coach of the Canucks. This hit started it all when Gillis took the check and then went looking for Picard after.
Well, folks, we don't see much of this anymore, but this is one of the best. I mean, talk about being hit by a Mack truck. Down goes Gillis. Excellent timing by Picard to line up Gillis and knock him to the seat of his pants.
This is Jim Kyte shooting it in. Kyte and Butcher bump near the corner. Now they are going to get going. Where they go? Kyte decked Butcher. He hit him right in the face. And Butcher is down. One punch by Jim Kyte. Now Cam Neely is talking to Kyte. Garth Butcher's a pretty tough kid, but Kyte, a big, strong guy, when the gloves started to come off, boom, right in the face, and Butcher is on his knees. originally drafted by the Boston Bruins. Ran into Picard. Now Butcher and Kyte are out there again. Watch them in front of the net. Here they go. Here they go. Butcher, come back. Jim Kyte, Garth Butcher. I'll give Butcher marks for some courage here. He gets in a couple. Kyte is bigger, stronger. But he showed up after that earlier punch.
Absolutely. I give Butcher a lot of marks for that. I wonder if I would have come back after something like that. I don't think I would have wanted to tangle Kyte. So good for Butcher, and that'll give his team quite a lift.
Kyte and Butcher guided to the penalty box. Of course, Kyte is a big, tough kid. Too far ahead for Tanty. Waters goes to the puck. Tripped up by Lantier. And now Waters looks hurt. And Jean-Marc Lantier is going to get the penalty. Jean-Marc Lantier in the penalty box, and he is getting a major penalty. 5 minutes for cross-checking. Although it looked like he just tripped up Waters going around behind the net. We'll take a look here. No, he cross-checked him. No question about that. Into the boards, and the referee thinks that is worth 5 minutes. But intercepted by Gradin. Ran into traffic. Stan Smeal to Thomas Gradin. Ran into traffic. And that was the end of that run.